Yo, this is illmage. Just another solo queue commentary. This game ended up going pretty well. When you first load in, it's just same as usual. Look for your teammates or who they have. Looks like my team is pretty new, except for me and Dementor. I've seen Moonwalk a bunch, and their team is also pretty new. The Koala is 164. So I expect this will be a pretty easy game at the start. Yeah, so we'll just get into it, see how it goes, see what we can, if there's anything we can learn. Looks like they're typing in chat a little bit. First thing to do is see if you're front or back as chaser. I don't see anyone behind me, so I assume I'm back right now. And you see people in front of you, so when you're back, you back up and go up a little bit. And they both just tackled in the middle, so it was a loose ball. So I'm in a good spot to kind of get here. I think he should get there first, but it looks like he kind of gives up on it, or he just goes low. I look behind me and everyone's kind of far, so I know I can take the shot here. Just turn around, reverse cam, take the shot. This keeper might not have ever seen a shot like that, but yeah. And then after the shot, you're always looking for the seeker. I see him right there, so I go zoom cam and get the tackle on him. And then I'm posturing at like 40% of the field to try and be with the chasers who might be able to catch the kickoff or the kick out. He gets it. He goes in kind of a way I didn't expect. That guy one-timered it forward, and I do think that's something more people can use, is if you hold one-timer to pass it forward. All of his teammates are behind, so this doesn't really accomplish much, but it does move the ball forward down the field. And I don't think I'm going to make it here for this, but I'm just trying and put a little pressure on him because all my other teammates aren't here, so I want to try to help the keeper at least a little bit, where this guy, he's getting like a red indicator. Maybe he'll feel a little pressure. I did get bludgered there, so there was no way I was making it, and he's able to make the shot. And right now I'm looking for the seeker. Luckily he's like coming right to me, so it was a pretty easy tackle. And right now on the kickoff, I'm like kind of on the opposite side as when the enemy's kicking it out. Like I'm at like 40% of the field, 30% of the field to try and put myself in a good spot for the kicker to kick it out, and it's still protected. And I have a couple, like that guy's on the right, so it might lock onto him. But luckily the keeper like kind of aims it at me more, and I get it. I dodged that guy. I was a little bit lucky, but one thing when you catch the ball, this is like the heavily contested zone, like pretty much right at the midfield. You definitely don't need to always dodge immediately, and sometimes that can be a bad thing, but I would say generally you can dodge pretty quickly once you catch it, and you'll avoid someone somehow. And then I see that guy like right behind me, so I pass it forward to Moon. I'm just gonna trust him to take the shot. It's pretty lucky actually. As I pass it forward, the seeker is kind of like coming right at me. I just notice him like right here. So I turn around, just drifting, and start boosting. And luckily I'm able to like just barely get the tackle on him. It was like max range tackle. So now he got the steal. So I'm just trying to position myself on the opposite side of the field, and just go for a one-timer here if he's like wants to look for it. So I just drift to like put myself in a little bit of a movable position, because if you just stand still and hold the one-timer, you're kind of like a sitting duck. But if you're drifting, you can like move around a little bit more. He just goes for the shots and shoots. Even if he doesn't pass it to you, I think it is valuable to hold the one-timer, because then the keeper sees you in their eye. They're like, oh my god, that guy is holding one-timer. He might pass it to him, and then he takes the shot. So even if they never pass it to you, just holding the one-timer there can generate a lot of pressure. And pressure is very important. So right here I'm looking for the seeker, so I go zoom cam, and I get the tackle on him. And now, again, sitting like half field, 40%. Zoom back out. I saw the reason I turned around there is because I saw the beater indicator. Oh wait, I didn't go back far enough. I saw right there that super dark bright red one. That means a beater's behind you and he's holding the bludger. So I'm looking to see, like, is he gonna throw it at me? Like, can I punch him or something? But he doesn't really do anything. So I'm still kind of sitting in this little pocket here, and I just make the play on the quaffle here. I know I'm pretty free because his whole team was like moving forward to start the attack, so you're pretty safe to just make the move here. I'm at this point I'm way too deep. I should have dodged a lot earlier. So now I'm like past the hoop. You know, maybe you could say that could have scored, but I guess my hand like pushed the quaffle to the other side of the hoop and it just went through. But I should have just dodged earlier. Like I shouldn't have dodged. I should have just shot honestly at this right hoop. But I do dodge. And you know, I guess that doesn't count, but I was too deep anyways, regardless if that could have made it or not. So now I'm just trying to get back, make a play on the thing. I could have got the tackle there, like the thing like lit up, but you always want to make a play on the ball if you can. I'm still just trying to make it back. I did have that whiff earlier. I guess I'll look at that. So there's the dodge. So here, this guy's going super slow. Oh wait, no, it was even earlier than that. I want to see my whiff. Oh, so he just dodges. Like I just barely had the tackle indicator right there. So I went for the tackle because as soon as that appears, you're in range, even though it's not guaranteed. So I go for the tackle, but he like dodged at the same time, and then it was just a whiff. But I'm still trying to make the play on the quaffle here to help the keeper out as much as I can. It didn't do anything. He got the shot off before I punched him, but he had like the blinking like red indicators like there's people coming, so maybe he got like stressed out or something. Now Moon's going for the play. I'm kind of holding back because I see both my team. I don't want to like fully commit. Now it's a loose ball, so I feel this is a situation when you would want to push forward because now like everyone's back here. Like no one's coming forward at this point unless they're like being really greedy. So now again, he was on the right side, so I go left side and I'm drifting, holding one timer, just trying to get in a good position, move around a little bit. And he just goes for the shot anyways. You know, it's all good. It's all good if your team takes shots, you know. But then I just position in a way where I just move downfield immediately. Like I just go straight downfield to try to get like behind them if I can. Luckily he doesn't kick it out very far, so then I just drift and aim at the guy. And he's going kind of slow. He hasn't got his boost going, or he's not pushing it. So I'm able to kind of get him honestly from the front and just take it. And at this point it's free. There's no one going to be around me, so I have forever. And I get another reverse shot. And I'm looking for the seeker here. He's way away. I should still go for him though. Go zoom camera. Get the tackle. And now I'm a little bit far back here. I couldn't make like any kind of play on him right when he caught it. But then our seeker catches it. Demetrius, he's pretty good seeker, so I don't think I ever had to worry about that. Like initially when we loaded in, he got the 430 snitch, which was really good. And again, I'm back, so I'm going to back up and just see what my team does with the quaffle. Look, they win, so I move forward a little bit, but I don't want to overcommit. He takes a shot and whiffs. So I'm still in the same exact spot, like 40% of the field, just hovering. This is because he saved the shot and it wasn't scored, this isn't a hero kick. This is just a loose ball. Like anyone can touch this at any point. So I get it a little bit late here. Maybe I could have been more aggressive because I know it wasn't protected, but it can be a little greedy to do that. So I just pick it up anyways and just go forward. And I just go for a normal shot. Well, maybe you might not call it normal. I like to, this is one thing if you have a lot of time you can do with a passive keeper, a reaction keeper. You just kind of sit here like, I'm not moving forward at all anymore. I'm just moving left and right with my camera. And it tends to get the keepers to do that, where they just kind of like jiggle like super hard back and forth because they're just like diving to each hoop. And they can't really keep up, and you have forever. You can only do this when you have a long time, and it's really hard for them reaction keepers to do anything about that. So you know, if you want to try that, go for it against a reaction keeper. If all they have to do is just move forward and kick you or something to get it because you're sitting still. But yeah, that can be something to try. He passes it out. I whiff. I just tackle low there. Honestly, he passed it a lot quicker than I thought. Normally people don't pass it so quickly on the kickoff, so I was going for him. So when I saw the pass, I had to adjust, and then I was just too low, and he was going up. But as I tackle, like I start hard turning. This is something if you miss, like you want to be, if you get the shot, you're gonna obviously be turning to the right. But if you whiff, you want to be turning in the direction you for defense. Like you don't want to just tackle and just go forward and just sit there doing nothing. So even though I made a mistake, you want to still you still want to try to make something of it. And so because of that, I'm able to get here first from the loose ball. He just threw it forward, pick that up. I dodged that guy coming in, and it's kind of the same thing as receiving the ball from your keeper kicking it out. Is you can dodge pretty quickly if you pick up a loose ball like that. But again, it could punish you as well. So you know, try to be aware. And right now I'm just going forward. I know I've taken a lot of shots this one, so I want to give Moon a chance. So I just pass it to him. Just to try and give other people a chance. I don't want to take like every single shot, especially when we're winning so much. As long as they're trying, like Moonwalk is coming forward, and he wants to get the shot, like he's calling for pass. So I'll give him some chances. There's nothing wrong with that. And here I'm kind of calling for the pass again. I know he just missed, so I sort of know I'm like behind him and I can try and take this shot. He does whiff, but I'm in a position to pick it up because us two are attacking. Our third teammate probably also went forward, but I was in a position to attack. So now I'm coming from the back. This is something to be aware of when you're behind the hoops right here. It's like a super dangerous like choke point. Like everyone's gonna be coming in from like this way. Like they're gonna all be coming in to tackle you here. And there's like these deep red indicators already. That first guy just misses anyways. But it's good to use some kind of dodge to get out of this back area because it's super congested. It's like a big contest point. But I dodge there, and as I'm coming out from the hoops, I find it is much faster to just go reverse cam here, because you can just, as soon as you're past the hoops, you can back cam, and now you're able to make a shot. You don't have to like do a whole loop-de-loop and aim forwards. Like you just come out from the back, reverse cam, and I can immediately take a shot here. So I just aim up. He kind of picks wrong because I'm coming out this way. That's one thing is if you're in reverse cam, they try to default go to where you are on the field. I'm coming this way, so he thinks that hoop. And I just aim reverse. But left or top would have been good options here. And it just goes in. There wasn't really much he could do. Now I'm looking for Seeker or Beater. I see the Beater's low, so I'm going to go for him. Honestly, he's 3 health. Maybe I should have gone for more, but he had Hero. I probably should have gone for the kill here, but I just go for the chaser play. The guy started going for the pass here. So maybe this was greedy, but I tried to just... He's looking like directly forward, and that pass could have just gone over my head. Honestly, I'm really low right here. Honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if it went over my head. I should have approached from like a higher angle, but I got a little bit lucky there. Just go reverse cam. I have forever again, because all 3 of their guys started attacking. And I could have shot there, like it even locked on, but I've shot that left hoop a lot, or like the opposite side a lot. So I thought maybe he would go there. So I just hold a little bit longer until my like cursor like just moves on its own. Like I didn't aim onto the top hoop. I just position right where it'll be, and then my like character drifts into it because I'm holding drift the whole time. And it goes in. And now looking for Seeker or Beater. See the Seeker. Go zoom cam. Get the tackle. He's actually really low right now. But again, Dementor doesn't need any help this game, so... But it's good practice anyways. Even if your Seeker doesn't need help, it's good practice to still get those tackles in, and no matter what. So he passes. This guy's kind of sitting still, so it's kind of free. Let's see. He passed it pretty early. He might have been pressured from like this guy. Oh, he was pressured from Moon. So Moon went on him, and that put a lot of pressure. So this is kind of, if you're the front man, it's important to put pressure on the guy who received, just to make him do something. Like maybe he dodges, maybe he passes. But Moon's pressure there allowed me to like get this kind of free tackle, because he didn't pass it to someone, and then I'm stealing it from someone who just received. And when you just catch the ball, you're in a pretty vulnerable position. But here I just go for a normal shot. He's been, maybe he's like adjusting to the reverse cam or something, but I just wanted to go for a normal shot there. But yeah, that game went pretty well. There wasn't too much issues, but I still try to, you know, talk about everything. And here Moon in chat kind of pops off a little bit. It's kind of funny, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything specific in this video or other videos that you want to see, feel free to let me know, you know, comment or DM me on Discord, and I'll try to do that. So thanks guys, have a good rest of your day.